All right, check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. Yo, 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 check it out. All right, here we've got the ear model. We have the outer ear consisting of a pinna, a helix, an auricle, can go by a lot of different names. This ear is designed in such a way that sound waves traveling through the universe get directed here through the external acoustic canal or external auditory canal and wind up bouncing off this, the tympanic membrane, also known as the eardrum. These sound waves cause mechanical vibration of this tympanic membrane, which causes your 3 auditory ossicles. The first, attached to the membrane itself, the malleus. The second, the incus. And the third, stapes or stapes. Any sound waves vibrating the tympanic membrane cause an orientation change of malleus so that it pushes upon incus, the anvil, which pushes upon stapes. Now, something that's really cool we didn't see in the last model because I forgot, but stapes will sit upon, in normal circumstances, this oval window and push in on the oval window. Something I want you to understand, when the oval window gets pushed in upon by stapes, the round window gets pushed out. There's this balance inside there all the time. And any pressure being pushed in on this oval window supplies pressure down here, which pushes up on this basilar membrane and makes those hair cells push into the tectoral membrane. We went over that in the last video. These impulses, right, derived here in the cochlea, respond to different frequencies, normally reported in hertz. We change the frequency, right? We can make those wavelengths a little bit lower or even turn them up to go a little bit higher, right? We change the hertz. And it comes across as different tones, different notes. We can also change the volume reported in decibels. I want you to be aware of that because it will come up. Remember, the cochlea, this snail-shelled structure, is monitored by the cochlear branch of cranial nerve number 8. In proximity, we also have a vestibule with an anterior, posterior, and lateral semicircular canals. These are filled with liquid-like media that will push on special gelatinous embedded hair cells known as culpa at enlargements here in these semicircular canals. Anyone ever heard of inertia? If you've ever had a glass of water and there was something floating in it and you wanted to turn that glass to see what the heck was floating, and you're turning that glass and that floaty isn't going anywhere, it's still on the other side, in relation to the wall of that glass, which is traveling this way, that liquid essentially relatively traveling the opposite direction. These semicircular canals, if I want to monitor my pitch through that anterior semicircular canal, I'm moving in this direction, but relatively those hairs are being bent in the opposite direction as the liquid media moves in the opposite direction. And all that bending and stuff leads to polarization, depolarization, or hyperpolarization of these cells, monitored by the vestibular branch of cranial nerve number 8, the vestibulocochlear nerve. That is essentially everything I can ask you on this model. Wait, one more. Here in the inner ear, we've got this tube. This tube going from the inner ear, known as the eustachian tube,